This video is only on balancing chemical equations. So today I'll be doing some few about 6 to 8 maybe, and it will go like from easy, then to little difficult, then to the most difficult. So even if you don't understand, this video will be such that the same video can be watched again, so that I don't have to make another video. So the same examples, if you watch again, by watching the video, by attending the video again, then only you will get a hang of it. So still, if you didn't understand by watching one time or by understanding one time, see that you watch it again. So we start with the first equation, that is the simplest equation. Then I will try to do the same ones which I did in the last video. The first one is H2 plus O2 gives so all of us know if hydrogen and oxygen they react. Now see, I'm just revising some concepts. What type of reaction is this? Now, combination reaction, we have decomposition reaction, we have displacement, we have double displacement. So as I'm doing balancing, I'm revising the types of reaction also. So when two elements or when two compounds combine together to form a single product, what it is called? It is called combination reaction. The word combine, two elements combine. So we get H2O. So hydrogen and oxygen combine to get H2O. So you saw now I am doing balancing also. See now this video is going to be balancing also, and I am going to also revise the concept. So please be alert. So this is called combination reaction because two elements are combining. Okay, two or more can combine to form a single product. So these are reactants, these are products. Products are on the right hand side, reactants on the left hand side. Now let's do balancing. So when we do balancing, we do right hand side and left hand side. So now we have to list the elements on the left hand side. So let us see who is the element on the left hand side. So let's write like this: right hand side and left hand side. Who are the elements in the left hand side? So let's write. Now please take a paper and please do it along with me. So the first element who we can see is hydrogen. Okay, see, it's very easy, understand, hydrogen. Now first list elements. Okay, oxygen. Now look at these two elements carefully on the left hand side and tell me how many hydrogen atoms are there? 2. How many oxygen atoms are there? 2. Okay, now come on the right hand side. Now right hand side is having hydrogen again and oxygen. Now for board exam, they will give you, I'll be writing that, they won't give you in the form of formula. They will be giving you written words. You have to write in the form of chemical formula and then balance. Yeah, I think I showed you in some examples. So they will tell you who gives you what. You don't have to know who gives you what, because in some reactions we don't know which product is formed. So in balancing, you will be tested on writing the formula for the compounds. So you have to know your basics of 9th standard, where we had learned the valency, the ionic compounds. So in a class, when I'm doing, I'll be asking you, see, revise all your ions. So I'll ask you your ions. So you all also have to do self-study. You all can't wait for me to ask. If I keep on asking previous question, we won't finish. Now, how many hydrogen atoms are there? 2. How many are there? Oxygen. See how to come to know. One more thing. Now, see, this is a compound. Okay, what is a compound? A compound is when two elements, okay, it's a combination of two elements, and we had learned in the starting of chemical reaction, they can be broken down. They can be broken down by electrochemical or chemical reaction. So we can break them down. So they are compounds. You can break means you can split them. So when they are joined together, it becomes a compound. Now, can you see this? This compound is a whole, like how we have a family. We have a family where all a family comprises of brother, sister, mother, father. They are joined together. They join together in one house. In one mother and father won't stay outside the house, and the children will stay inside. They'll stay in under one roof. No. So this is a family. Same way, this is a compound where these are joined together. So they are one. This is one. Okay. So, but when you are counting, you have to count. How many are there? 2. Now, how many oxygen are there? 1. Now we have to do balancing. This is now see. To do balancing, first we have to see who are same. So just put a small tick. Now problem is the maximum is oxygen is 2. But see now, pay attention now. Oxygen is 2. And here oxygen is 1. Oh my God. Now how to make? See, this is a compound. Okay. So whatever we do, we have to do here. So sometimes you have to take a pencil and see. You don't get it one time. Okay. So now you have to know I need anyways 2. So let's start with the smallest number 2. So if I put 2 here, this 2 is put here. You know why? Let's write it. This 2 is put here. You know why? Because as I said, it's a family. This is a compound. A family, okay, has everybody together. So this is one compound. So you have to put here. So when you put here, this 2 applies to this. And this 2 applies to this because this is a full one whole. So when I want to know hydrogen, now hydrogen has how many? So let us do it this way. 2H2. So we have to multiply. 2 into 2, that is 4. So we got now hydrogen 4 in the right hand side. Because we put 2 here, children. See, because we put 2 here, what happened? H became 2 twos. Now, as I said, this is like a family. So this 2 also applies to this. This 2 also applies to oxygen. So now oxygen becomes 2. So oxygen became okay. But the problem is hydrogen now. Hydrogen says, Arey, I am 4 on the right hand side, you are 2. So how to make this 4 now? How to make this 4? I'll have to put a 2 here. Understood? So this becomes 2H. So cancel here. This is called balancing. Understood? This was the simplest chemical reaction. I hope you all didn't have difficulty in this, because I am explaining the simplest level. I just showed you that because I put a 2 here, actually I put a 2 here to make oxygen 2. But what happened? Because this is like a family, this is like a full compound, no? Compound is like a family. Because I put 2 here, this 2 also applies to this one. So now H looks like this. So how to know now how many are there? How to know how many atoms are there? You have to multiply. 2 2s are 4. Understood? Now we got this 4. But the problem is here was 2. So I have to put here. Now this is a single element. So we can put here. So it applies only to 1. This is how we get. So now it's balancing. 4 and 4, 2 and 2. This is balancing the simplest reaction, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Now we go to the second one, that is one more thing. For exam, board exam, you will be tested like this. Calcium oxide plus water gives, now these are the reactants, gives calcium hydroxide plus heat. I'll write this reaction again here. Since there is no place, I'll write it here, okay? So let's write properly. Calcium oxide plus water gives calcium hydroxide plus heat. Now, we have to know calcium is Ca, oxide means O, water means H2. Calcium is Ca, hydroxide is OH2. Now don't ask me, teacher, how we got CaOH2. I have to ask you all, how did we get CaOH2? See, children, You all should not be spoon fed. You all should know now. We are done in 9th standard. How to write a chemical formula of calcium hydroxide. Now I am just doing one small display. I am just doing only one. For practice, you all are going to open your 9th standard textbook and you all are going to practice. Okay? Then you all don't tell me you all don't understand how to write the formulas. Okay? Do some self-study also. Then when you all are studying, if you all are having difficulty, then you all can ask me. Now see. Now calcium. Now write here calcium and write. Now see here one more thing. Hydroxide is OH. We have to know that the valency, that ion, no? We had learnt polyatomic ion, a group of ions together. So we have to know the ions like this. No? So when we write valency, this is 2 and this is 1. Then what we did? Exchange. You take mine. He says you take mine. This one says you take, this one says this one, you take mine, and this one says you take. So they interchange. So the 2 goes here and the 1 goes here. Simple. They interchange. They exchange. Best is exchange. Exchange of a. Okay. Now exchange of a. Now how to write? CaOH. So this one gets 2. This is how we get calcium hydroxide. Now don't ask me how we got this. Please see that you practice. Now what we do now? Now we do our right hand side and left hand side. So we write here right hand side and we write left hand side. This is calcium. This is, we call it as oxygen. But when we are writing, we will write oxygen because oxygen is the element taking part in this chemical reaction. Now, here, who are they? This is also calcium. And this is also oxygen. I forgot one more element. Who's that? Hydrogen. So, look who are taking part in the chemical reaction. H for hydrogen, Ca for calcium. Okay? So, these 3. And remember, whichever elements are taking part in on the right hand side, the same elements will be taking part on the left. So, but the products will be different. Okay. Now, one more thing. Now, let us see how many are there calcium. See how to come to know 1. Okay. Now see how many oxygen are there. Count. See there are 2 oxygen. Look here. Here also oxygen. Here also oxygen. Please focus. See here also oxygen is there. Here also. Okay. So now how many oxygen atoms? 2. 2 oxygen atoms. Okay. Now hydrogen. How many hydrogen? Hydrogen only consider as hydrogen. See hydrogen. Are there more hydrogen? Can we see more hydrogen on the left hand side? No. So we can see only 2. See. Look properly. Here. Are there hydrogen? No. So this way you have to count. Okay. You have to count and see. Okay. And if there is more, if there are more, see. Now here oxygen, what I did. Here also oxygen, here also. So I counted. See. 1 plus 1, 2. So here there is only, actually there is only 1 hydrogen. But how many atoms are there? 2. So we have to write like that. 2. So this is what is happening on the left hand side, right? Let us check we wrote properly. Always check. We have missed out. No. Now go on the right hand side. Now right hand side, see. Are there more calcium? No. So what we do? There's only 1. How to come to know? Like this. See, look at my pen. What I'm doing. There's only 1. Now let's tackle this OH2. When I talk about OH2, exactly, it is like this. Okay, when I was explaining, I didn't go. I thought you all will know. So you all should know that this 2, okay, is applied. But I had said this 2 is applied to this also. So today I am showing you, see, it like how we have in maths, open bracket, like that. So when we open the bracket, what happens? The 2 goes, you know, like give an example, 2 into x plus 5. So when you open, what happens? 2 into x is 2x plus 2 into 5 is 10. The same way, OH is enclosed in a bracket. So there is a 2, there is a suffix 2 here. So this 2 gets multiplied here also, this 2 gets multiplied here also, so it looks this way. So how many oxygen atoms are there? How many oxygen atoms are there? Yeah. How many hydrogen atoms are there? Yeah. See what I'm putting in. So now it means there are 2 here and hydrogen 2. Now let us see. Are they same? Look here. Here also 1, here also 1, here also 2, here also 2, here also 2. So what type of reaction this is? A balance. So when it is when they are same, the number of atoms, okay, on the reactant side, when the number of atom on the reactant side is equal to the number of atom on the product side, it is called a balance. Okay. So the mass of the reactants is equal to the mass of the product is also known as balance equation. Okay. The number of atoms of each element should be equal on either side. The numbers have to be the number of atoms of each element should be equal to either side. On either side. Either side means what? Right or left. Is also called a balance reaction. These are the 3 ways of saying, expressing a balance reaction. Now I had done in my starting class of chemical reaction what is an unbalanced reaction called. Hope you all know. Before I tell the answer, you all only check it out and whether you all said it correct or not. It is called a skeletal reaction. Okay, unbalanced is called skeletal. So now we have encountered a balance, and an unbalance. So let us do some more. Now, by just watching this is not going to help. If you all don't practice and you all don't do it on your own, you all won't be able, and I'm not going to entertain you all. I will come to know that if you all have practiced or not. Okay. So, since it was a bit little and I explained only one time, and since this is a new concept, I said, okay, I'll explain. But see that you all also practice. And when you all are practicing, if you all are not getting, then you all can ask. See, now we'll go to a little difficult one. So far we did easy ones. So let us increase the level now. So we'll go to the third one, which is not difficult. It looks difficult, but only it has a compound which is a bit bigger and it has more number of atoms. So what? It has more number of atoms. Let's count them. So let's write. Okay, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 gives you 6CO2 plus H2O plus energy. Now, this is a reaction we had said, heat is, I am revising one more concept. Heat is released. When heat is released, there are 2 types of reaction, exothermic and endothermic. And heat is given out, released. It is called exhale. How we exhale? Exo. So, exothermic. Now, this is an example of respiration or photosynthesis. In respiration, what happens? Glucose. This is glucose. This is a formula. You can be tested. What's the formula for glucose? Say after me. 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogen, 6 atoms of oxygen. They combine with oxygen. So glucose combines with oxygen to get what? Now when we are doing respiration, glucose, no, starch, reacts with oxygen. Oxygen we inhale, no? How we leave then? And that's how we respire. So oxygen and glucose, they interact, they react. What are the products formed? Then we exhale carbon dioxide. We give out water, energy, heat. So this type of reaction is called exo. And endo is the opposite of it. Absorbs heat. What is the example? Photosynthesis. Now, let us do. Now we are more interested in doing balancing. Okay. So, what is the first thing we have to do? Just to revise, this is glucose. This is oxygen. This is carbon dioxide. I'm writing fast now. Please excuse my writing. You all have to write properly. Plus energy. I have to write fast to finish, but it's understandable. See, according to my age, this writing is accepted. So, I don't accept your writing. Your writing has to be much, much better. Is that clear? Okay. Now don't ask me what was my writing when I was young. Okay, so now I want your writing so that you all can get, there are two advantages. I mean to say the advantages and disadvantages. For boards, they say if your writing is good, then the teacher has interest, in correcting. But they say if it is very bad, they get fed up. It's both the ways, but you can't take a risk and they just give marks. So please see that you all, and if it is very, very good also 1%, I'm just telling you all the pros and cons. Okay, very good, then they go to see where they can cut marks. So improve, it should be visible. Okay, now right hand side and left hand side. This is that you draw a ruler, take a ruler and draw. Now do it with me. Now don't tell me you all didn't understand this, huh? Please take a rough paper, whichever is easy now. I know that you all should understand. Now that first level, I am using a second level of explanation today. Down level where I am going exactly in a simple way. So don't tell me you all have not understood. So you'll take a paper now and do it along with me. See, look at my finger, carbon. So there's carbon here. Okay. One more thing. What I'm doing here now, just look at this. Okay, I underline this. This reaction is actually after we balance. So what we do now, we keep it for a whole. And you know what I wrote here? Glucose. So I'm going to write now when it is unbalanced. So this is how it looks when it is balanced. So our equation should become like this. What our equation should become? I repeat. I repeat. See, for example, you'll be given like this. Glucose plus oxygen, carbon dioxide, water. Now listen to me carefully. You'll be given like this. This is the balanced equation. Okay. This is the balanced equation. So what I mean to say, this is when it is balanced, it looks like this. Now when it is unbalanced, I'm going to write when it is unbalanced. You all will have to make it, and I'm going to help you. The equation should look like this. So let us write. Glucose is what? Glucose I'm writing down. Or we'll write here. We'll write here only, we can see. Yeah, no. So wherever glucose is there, what we'll put? Then I'll copy that again here, okay? Because when balancing, we may have a problem in putting the number, because we have to make our equation look like this. So C6H12O6 plus oxygen. So when I write oxygen, we write O2. We won't write 6O2. Now when I write carbon dioxide, we'll write CO2. We won't write 6CO2. When I write water, we'll write H2O and energy. So what I'm doing is, we'll use this equation to count, and then when balancing, I write this again here. So let us see now who is taking part. Carbon, then hydrogen, then oxygen, and here carbon, oxygen, and then hydrogen. Okay, so now let us do. Now we have become a little experts. So let us now do faster. See here, I'm going to copy this. As I said, I want to copy this again. So we'll do like this, and all the products we write like this. It will become easy for us, no? Now our reaction looks is the same reaction. Okay. So now look at this carefully. How many carbon atoms are there? Look at my finger. Are there more carbon? Only one. 6. How many hydrogen are there? After balancing, it will look like this. I've got to put a 6. Okay, I repeat. I go back. How many carbon atoms are there? 6. Excuse. Sorry. How many carbon atoms are there? 6. How many hydrogen? 12. How to come to know? Now look at my pen. This tells you how many. This also tells you how many. How many oxygen atoms are there? How many oxygen atoms are there? So let's count. See, there's nothing here, no? There's nothing here. And one more thing, if there is this thing gets multiplied everywhere, I repeat, this is a full compound now. See, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, they are all combined. So this full thing is 1. So if there is a number here, this number gets multiplied here, this number gets multiplied here, this number gets multiplied. So there's individual here. So how many oxygen are there? 6. We finish. 6 plus 2, which is 8. 6 and 2. Now, let's see if we left anybody. No. Now we come this side. How many carbon are there? Count. See, how many? Huh? How many? Okay. Okay. Now, oxygen. So, let's count 2 plus 1. Now, hydrogen. Let's count 2. Okay. Let's do again. I hope you all did it. So, I just waited. So, let's see. Hydrogen 2. Oxygen 2 plus 1 3. 2 plus 1 3. Okay, 2 plus 1 3. Every time you don't have to like this, just to show you I did. Now, see now what problem is there. Okay. Here there is 6 carbon and here there is only 1. Now, and sometimes if you take a pencil, then you have to keep on changing, because then it's like this way you have to do it roughly first and then put it. Now see, if you look everywhere there is only 1 and I want 6. So you can start with the highest. The highest, who is the highest here? Hydrogen, 12. Okay. Now look here, H is 12 and here H is 2 and I want 12. So what to do? If I put 6 here, now see here, I told you how it looks. This 6 and this 2 will get multiplied, will get 12. So 6 2s are multiple, 6 2s are say 6 times table. So how to get 12? 6 2s are. So I need to put a 6 here. And one more thing, I have to put here, starting, I can't put here. So I have to do the adjustments here. And only when I do here, then it will get multiplied. Understood? So now we cancel this hydrogen. So it was 2 and we got hydrogen is here. No? So what you can do, you can put same, okay? So now I have written in a this. So it's okay. Hydrogen is 12 here and hydrogen 2 here. So we cancel, we put 12. Next time we see if it is same. Now it's okay for now. You got my point. So hydrogen is here. Look, it's 12. So hydrogen has become same now. Now let's tackle carbon. Carbon is 6 here. I need to make 6. So now look, where is this carbon? Here, got it. So how to make 6? I'll put a 6 here. C1. So when you do here, actually 6C. This is a 1 here. So 6 into 1. We get 6. So let's cancel carbon 1 and we put 6. So this has become hydrogen. Now we need to see oxygen. Okay, oxygen. Now because we did these adjustments, I'm sure oxygen is changed. So let's check. Let's check it out. Let's check here first. Here it's the same, 8 only. There are no changes. Here there are changes. So 6 into 2. So let's do here. Let's add together. 6 2s are, see, I want to show you something. 6 CO2, no? Now, as I told you, this is full compound. So this is a full compound. So this 6, listen now. This 6 gets multiplied here. So now what am I doing? I am trying to check out oxygen. See, look at my pen. So this 2 and this 6. Don't forget that this is one compound. So whatever I put here gets multiplied. So 6 into 2, which is 12. Okay, so we got 12. Then here 6H2O. Don't forget, there's a 6 here. So this 6 gets multiplied here also because it's outside of H2. So it's 6 into 1. 6. So total is what? 12 plus 6, 18. Okay. So now we got who now? We are counting for who? Oxygen. We are counting for oxygen. So 18. So let's cancel. So 18. Now look, 2 minutes I'm going to do a magic. This is 18 and this is 12. I need now who I have to play with. This is already increased. So I have to come here. See, this is 6 and this is 6 plus 2, 8. So this is 2 and this is 6 and we got 8. So what to do so that I get 18? If I put a 6 here, so if I take a pencil and if I put a 6 here, 6 2s are 12. Let us add and see. Now let me write here 602. So as I told you, this 6 into 2. 6 into 2 is 12. Now 12 plus this 6. Look at my pen. Because I am only talking about oxygen now. Because I want to balance oxygen. No? So I am talking only about oxygen. See. So 6 and this 6 2s are 12. So 12 plus 6. Am I getting 18? So where's my oxygen? Cancelling. And put 18. Am I getting same? Next time see that you put it together. I arranged it in a different manner now. So 18. So are they balanced? Let's check. Here 6. Here also 6. Hydrogen is 12. Hydrogen is 12. Oxygen is 18. Oxygen 18. Is this a balance? Yes. This is a balance equation. Now let us do the same thing what I did here. Because I wanted to do it here. So the balance equation looks like this. Balance equation looks like this. Okay. So for today, I'm just ending my video here because I want to see whether you have understood these 4 examples. So if you all have understood these 4 examples, then only I'll go ahead and see that you all practice this only, then I'll do some more. Thank you.